Hello, thank you for joining me. So today's episode is makeup and drama. Since this is the first one of these, I will explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And then in the future, I'll just link the video to link this video to that so that there's not an explanation every single time I do this. But so for years and years and years, as many as I can remember, I've always just been approached by people just standing in line at the grocery store or something like that, and people just open up to me. So I know a lot of personal information about these strangers. The trouble is that I don't have enough time to digest the information and give an opinion or give some advice or anything that I think about the opinion, because it's so fleeting. And my husband has always joked, like, what is it about you? And I don't know, I just have one of those faces, I guess, where people just feel comfortable talking to me. We are also big Frasier fans. If you've watched my videos, you know that. But I thought what I would do is combine two of my favorite things, helping people and Frasier, and do a spin-off, makeup and drama, where I just put on makeup and I answer your questions or give my opinions or advice about something, and it can be totally anonymous. So if you have anything that's going on and you would like some advice about it, jump over to addissonclaire.com and send me a comment. It's completely anonymous. You don't have to give me your name or anything like that, and I would never reveal anything on my channel, either personal information. So be aware that if you are going to go that route and you are going to submit something, I will filter it to make sure that there's not anything X-rated coming out, but also I'll pick the ones that I feel like maybe would help the general community as a whole, but I will reply back to you as well privately if it doesn't get online. But know that you're also putting yourself out there, that if I do a video based on your scenario, that you are kind of making yourself vulnerable. Not that anybody's going to know it's you except for you, but that's just something to keep in mind. So that's the explanation of what we're doing, and let's go do it. Okay, the first makeup and drama episode is going to be about unsure. So she says, "Hi Addie, my friend just texted that she saw my boyfriend's car parked outside another girl's house. He told me he was going to be working all day. I haven't confronted him about it, but I'm not sure if I should. Any advice? Unsure." Okay, so advice, I don't know. Questions? Yes, I have those. So I'm going to just put on my makeup. I'm not really going to explain the products. I'll show them to you as I'm putting them on, but I'll leave everything linked in the comments below that I apply today, unless I really want to talk about them, and then I'll talk about it because it's my channel and I can do that. So let me put this hair back. Okay, the first question I have is, does your boyfriend have some like super identifiable car, like a hot red Mustang with fuzzy dye hanging from the window and an I voted sticker on the back or something? I mean, how does your friend know for sure that this was his vehicle? How does she know for sure that this was his car? I mean, do y'all all hang out together? Is it like a jalopy and you would know it anywhere? I mean, I would ask these questions. Unless, of course, it is some really super identifiable vehicle that you can't miss. Please know, I'm not taking sides. I'm just asking questions. Your friend sees his car outside this girl's house, and she doesn't send you a picture? I mean, she sent you a text, so she had her phone with her. I feel like that would be relevant to the story. Maybe she did send a picture and, unsure, didn't care to include that in her question to me. Did she actually see him get out of the car and go inside? Or maybe he was taking somebody else over there from work. Maybe his aunt lives there and she was sick and he was taking her soup. Maybe he just pulled over to check his GPS for the flower shop that he was headed to get you flowers. I mean, I would like to know how the friend knew he was there. Did she actually see him get out of the vehicle and go inside? The question I have is, what was your friend doing there? Does she live on that street? Was she visiting somebody and she just happened to see him there? This is relevant because I feel like if y'all have been together a while, then he would know where your friend lives, especially if she's that close to you and she knows you have a boyfriend who has this very distinctive car, right? So I would question that if he knew where your friend lived, would he really be going to some other girl's house risking that you might find out if there was something bad going on? I mean, sure, he didn't tell you about it, but it doesn't necessarily mean there was anything bad going on. Giving him the benefit of the doubt here. As I think everybody should. Next question. How good a friend is she? I'm asking this because I'm wanting to know if there is a reason she would have made this up. Have y'all been besties your whole life and now all of a sudden you have somebody and she doesn't and she's super jealous of the time y'all are spending together? Maybe she has the hots for him. And if she can't have him, maybe she thinks you shouldn't have him either. And making something like this up could cause y'all to break up or have problems and eventually break up. And then neither one of you get him, but she gets you back to herself. These questions are based on the fact that she didn't send you a picture. She should have sent you a picture to verify her story. And it's not like she couldn't have. She texted you, she had her phone, his car was supposedly right there. She could have sent you a picture. The question really comes down to, how much do you trust her? How good of friends are you? How much do you trust him? Who do you trust more? Our hearts want us to see the best in people, and they want us to believe those people who we care about the most because we believe that they care about us. That makes us vulnerable, which is very scary. Regardless of how much you trust her or him, I think you already know the answer to what you should do. So, what your friend has managed to do is now question your relationship. Whether this is false or true is irrelevant, because you'll never forget that she brought this up. It will always be in the back of your mind. So as good a friend as she might be, what she has now done is tainted your relationship. Eventually that might fizzle out. Might be a couple of years from now. Might be 20 years from now. But you'll always sort of remember what she said. And you'll always kind of question if it was real or not. So as friends, I think that we should be careful with what information we're passing on to our very dear friends. Because what if they end up getting married? What if they end up breaking up and you say something and they get back together and then spend the rest of their lives together? What you said about that person will always be in the back of your friend's mind. They're never going to forget that you didn't like him or that you said he was a loser or whatever. They'll never forget that. So all of that to say this, my advice is, if things are good between you and the boyfriend, then I think you should be able to ask him about it without it being a big deal. If he gets upset or defensive, then you'll know. I think either way, I think you'll know if he's telling the truth or not. And then you have to decide what you're going to do with it. As for the friend, it's probably not worth getting into. This is not even showing up. It's probably not even worth bringing up to her that she has thrown a wrench into your love life, because it'll either make her feel bad about telling you the truth, or it will give her gratification that she accomplished her goal, if that was her goal, to throw a wrench in your relationship. Okay, so here's my look. Pretty simple, I didn't do much, but back to unsure. If you have any comments you would like to leave for her, please leave them below. Also, if you have anything going on, AddisonClaire.com. Leave me a comment and we'll chat about it. So to you, unsure, I hope that you believe your heart of hearts what is actually really going on. And I hope, I wish the best for you. And I believe that if everything works out, you haven't done so bad, right? At least he's got a car and a job. You could be doing a lot worse. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.